You don't freaking need someone to make you feel whole. How to turn your heartbreak to a breakthrough. Yun. How are we able to turn something that is so painful, so difficult, that most people are actually shattered when they go through this process in life, na pwede pala na ito lang yung kailangan nating maramdaman, maranasan, para mag-level up. And that is something that we're gonna be able to discuss tonight. Ito yung bagay na hindi kasi karamihan alam ng tao. Nakala nila, pag heartbreak, pag difficulties, pag iniwan sila ng jowa, that's all negative. Pero you don't know that actually molds you to become a better version of yourself, a better partner for your future partner. And most people don't realize that, and that is the reason why i-discuss natin yan. Number one is, ikaw na muna. This is an opportunity, my friend, for you to really choose yourself this time. Na instead of blaming your partner or mga tao, stop doing that, because this is one of the ways for you to have an opportunity to see na yung mga energy na nawala before, this is an opportunity for you to turn it around and give it back to yourself. Wishing things had gone differently, this is fruitless, because that will most likely increase your feelings of brokenness, shame, and despair. Well, this is an opportunity for you to focus on things that matter, which is yourself. Minsan kasi that we tend to leave ourselves behind. Mas iniisip pa natin yung taong nanakit sa atin, pero ang pinakahuling tao na iniisip natin sa ganitong klaseng sitwasyon ay tayo mismo. Minsan kasi kaya din tayo nahihirapang mag-move forward is because we don't paddle our way to the river. Most of the time, we just drown because we just allow it. We don't do anything. You look at the other side of the river. Hindi mo iniisip na da-drown ka na kasi tinitingnan mo na sana nandun pa ako sa ground. Sana magkasama pa kami. Sana nag-holding hands pa kami. You fail to accept the what is. You're living in the past. Kaibigan, responsibilidad mo yun. You don't have to wait for someone to do and remove that pain that you're feeling. Responsibilidad mo yun. Responsable ka sa mga bagay na yun. Huwag mong iaasa yun sa ibang tao. Okay lang, may isang taong darating para sa akin. May isang taong nandyan, gagawin ang lahat para mawala tong sakit na to. That's a vulnerability. Hindi ka sigurado. Posible na yung tao na yan mawala din, di ba? Treat yourself like someone you love. Take note of that. Number 2 is, huwag mong pigilan ang sakit ng pagkawala niya. Minsan kasi, sa tingin natin, nagiging wise tayo by not allowing ourselves to feel pain, by distracting ourselves, by going out always with friends, by, dating right away. But at the end of the day, that is like a spring that you're suppressing. You're just delaying the pain later on, and when it comes back, it's gonna be very devastating. So, kung sakaling ikaw man ay nandyan at nag-break kayo at nasasaktan ka, ramdaman mo lang yung sakit. Kasi isa yan sa mga dahilan kung bakit nasasabi mo sa sarili mong buhay ka. Kasi nararamdaman mo yung sakit na yan at nare-realize mo sa sarili mo na nagmahal ka talaga ng sobra. Kaya mo nararamdaman yung sakit na yan. Pain is not all about destruction. It could also help us become better individual later on. So, wag mong pigilan ang sakit ng pagkawala ng taong mahal mo. Hindi mo naman pwedeng may sugat ka na. Ganito perfect example. May sugat ka, di ba? Dito. Hindi doon sa baba, sa mga babae hindi yan. Kasi yung sugat nyo, hindi naghihilom yan. Yung sugat naman, may hiwa ka, basta may hiwa ka dito. Okay, so ginamot na yung sugat. So may band-aid na yan. Ang feeling the pain is that kung kikirot yung sugat, hayaan mo lang maramdaman yung kirot. Meron kasing iba na yung pagramdam ng sakit, binubuksan, tinitingnan, tapos pinipress-press. Ganon. Hindi ganon kasi hindi ka maghihilom kung palagi mong babalik-balikan at sinasadya mo. You let the process of healing take you. Pero kung sakaling sa process na yon sumasakit, mararamdaman mo, bumabalik yung mga memories, hindi mo talaga kayang pigilan yun eh. May mga pagkakataon na kumakain ka ng hotdog, tapos yung mga maliliit, tapos naiisip mo siya bigla. Hindi ko alam bakit mo siya naisip. Okay lang, iyak ka lang. Diba? At least may opportunity ka next time na kumain ng jumbo hotdog. Jumbo hotdog, kaya mo ba to? Kidding aside, my friends, trust me when I tell you that if you just give yourself the time, if you just let the natural process of healing takes place. Kasi detrimental in healing is when you repress the feeling. It's not healthy. Kasi it's like a spring na magre-rebound yan later on, tulad ng ginawa niya sa'yo. Rebound ka lang pala. Grabe. It's just a matter of looking at things into different perspective. Though hindi ko sinasabi hindi ka masasaktan at hindi ka nahihirapan, pero makakatulong na always look on the good side of things, even how bad it is. this. Anong number 3? Have a safe place to fall. Ano ibig sabihin nun? Yung pagramdam ng sakit, hindi kasi pwedeng nai-internalize mo lang yan. Dapat may kaakibat na pag-iyak yan, may kaakibat na, letting go of the feeling, may kaakibat na pag-breakdown ng emotion. You needed to have a safe place to fall. Most of the time, if we are the ones who's very strong, mahirap makahanap ng ganitong klaseng place that provides no judgment. And if ever you can find it with your family, if you're able to find it with your friends, closest friends, you're very lucky. Pero kung sakaling nag-isa ka lang ngayon or nasa ibang bansa ka, or the safest place to fall is with Him. Pag nandun ka sa bed, tapos kala mo mag-isa ka lang, always understand that's never the case. You just have to call for Him. Side of the bed, if you have a Bible, that's good. Pero ang laking tulong na sasabihin mo sa Kanya lahat ng nararamdaman mo, lahat ng pagdurusa, lahat ng sakit, lahat ng mga what-ifs mo, lahat ng mga bagay na gusto mong sabihin doon sa tao pero hindi mo masabi. Sabihin mo sa Kanya. Break down. Cry if you can. You have to do that. That's necessary. Because that's you unloading all of those burden. Ito, napansin nyo how to break through. Hindi ko sinabi agad na focus on the goal. Hindi ko sinabi agad na you have to do things that would make you feel happy. Hindi Kasi hindi mo magagawa yun kung marami ka pang dinadala. The first thing that you have to do is to unload it first. And I'm teaching you how. And one of the greatest ways to unload is first, you have to think about yourself first. Like a butterfly. There was one story where nakita ng isang tao yung butterfly who's going out to the shell. Nakita niyang hirap na hirap siya kasi mahirap nga naman talagang lumabas dun sa shell na yon. So you know what that guy did? Buksan niya yung shell para mabilis makalabas yung butterfly. Pero you know what? That act actually destroyed the butterfly's life. Bakit? Kasi the butterfly has to go through that difficult process of going out from that cocoon kasi merong specific liquid. It needs that specific pressure from going out to the cocoon so that their wings will fully develop. Kailangan niyang mag-go through sa ganun kahirap na difficulty, ganun kahirap na sitwasyon so that it will have the strength, so that it can develop a strength doon sa wings niya so that it can fly later on. If you feel as if right now, hirap na hirap ka, hindi mo na alam kung anong gagawin mo at bakit tawag ka ng tawag sa Diyos at bakit parang walang tumutulong. Hindi kailangan mong pagdaanan yan. Kailangan mong i-break through yan on your own because He's giving your wings strength so that after this you can fly. What a wonderful message that is. At hindi ka nag-iisa, may Diyos, magdasal ka. Please don't think of it as if it's the end of the world. It's the beginning of a great life. And number 4, wag puro sisi. Also take accountability at patawarin mo yung sarili mo. Ganito kasi yung nangyayari madalas. Kaya hindi ka nag-go through breakthrough because you don't take accountability of why the relationship did not work. Okay, fine. Siguro ikaw yung niloko, ikaw yung iniwan. Pero sometimes it's good to reflect that there are specific things in life that we can still improve upon. So, stop blaming kahit na obvious na kasalanan niya. Take accountability on that mistake. Okay? Huwag kang puro sisi ng sisi. Kung niloko ka ng 5 beses, take accountability because you allowed it to go until the 5th time. You could have stopped on the 2nd time. Maybe it would not hurt as much, but you did not. If you have been part of the problem, it also means that you could be part of the solution. And the most underrated thing is patawarin ang sarili. Accept the what is. You can never turn back time. That's what it is. May mga tao din na madalas there's too much accountability that they blame themselves for what happened. And most of the time, that's where it stopped. They just blame themselves. And the more it's difficult for them to move forward and to have a breakthrough because it's just self-blaming. Because there's something that the universe, that the world, that God is trying to tell you. And instead of sulking and blaming and feeling as if you're a victim, why don't you focus your energy into finding the lesson on your situation? The moral of the story, the moral of this pain. It makes things way less difficult pag nalaman mo na meron palang kahit papano dahilan kung bakit nangyayari to sa'yo. Second to the last na to find a goal and relentlessly pursue it. So napansin nyo, hindi ko agad to sinabi yung number 5 kasi kailangan mong pagdaanan yung number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. You can never pursue something and be relentless about it if you have a lot of baggage. This is a process and you have to go through that in order for you to really pursue. Find a goal. I don't know, be it in fitness, be it in your weight, be it in a specific purpose in your career. Find a way to excel at something that you're passionate about and use that pain into power. That's where you can focus on the things that really matters. Number 1, it takes a lot of your time and your energy for you to focus on that specific goal. Hence, there's not much more time for you to really live in the past because because you're living in the moment, and you have to understand as well that maybe this is the pain, the inspiration, the motivation that you need for you to really actually pursue that. I would think of it like that, so that somehow ako mismo alam ko yung gagawin ko, and that this is my way of turning this pain into power. And last but not the least, do not under any circumstance start a new relationship. That's wrong. Bakit kamo? Most of the time, people focus on who will fill the empty space, yung void na nawala kasi yung taong mahal natin iniwan tayo. And they tend to focus on that rather than learning from the breakup and transforming their life because of it. Tulad nga ng sinabi ko, find the meaning in that breakup. Sayang kung hindi mo gagamitin yung pagkakataon na yun to reflect and learn more about yourself and be able to tweak, find ways for you to become a better individual. Instead, most people, what they do is they just find another replacement so that they will not feel that pain. It usually ends up with another breakup kasi hindi nga siya na-set ng maayos, because the relationship started for the wrong reasons. It started from a place of neediness and despair rather than a space of health and sincerity. Iba ang relationship na nabubuo if it was founded when two whole people found each other together. Let the space in your heart be empty for a while until you know how to fill it with your own love, with your own care, with your own mission. You don't freaking need someone to make you feel whole. At real talk to sa inyo sa lahat ng mga nanonood ngayon na who's undergoing tremendous pain because of a breakup, it's okay. Kailangan mo yan. Kailangan mo masaktan. Isa yan sa mga dahilan na nagmahal ka. Isa yan sa mga patunay na nagmahal ka bilang isang tao. Don't find another individual to fill your heart right away. Don't be a coward. Harapin mong mag-isa yung sakit. Hindi mo kailangan manggamit ng ibang tao para lang makalampas ka sa sakit na yan, kasi you're depriving yourself of truly finding meaning in that pain and truly finding meaning in that breakup. God is trying to tell you something from that pain, from that experience. Make yourself full, alone, stronger, become better, pursue the dreams that you want to pursue. Be relentless on that goal. And you don't need someone to make you feel complete, because you have God, you have you to make you feel complete. Use this as an opportunity to become a blessing to other individual by going through this process of character development. Kailangan mo to. And I'm not trying to tell you to be happy. I'm just trying to tell you that somehow this is a prerequisite para maging isa kang mabuting tao, para kang isang maging mabuting ama or ina sa iyong magiging future na anak, para maging isa kang mabuti at sapat na partner doon sa magiging katuwang mo sa buhay, habang buhay sa future. So, if you think about it, it's not all that bad. This pain, this suffering, this difficulty, di pala ganun ka-worse, Kuya Darbs. Kasi may purpose pala to. And next time, when you are with someone, when you're trying to build a relationship, isa siguro sa mga dahilan kung bakit hindi nagwo-work yung relationship na yan, kasi hindi siya yung nagiging center ng relationship nyo. So make God the center of your relationship, and I'm telling you, it's never gonna break. Thank you very much sa lahat ng mga nanood, nakinig at sumubaybay. I love this episode. I love this episode so much. I mean, this is one of the best episodes that I did, honestly. And I'm so happy you guys joined me till the end. Ganda. Maraming salamat sa lahat ng sumubaybay, sumuporta at tumatangkilik sa Real Talk Darbs, kay Real Talk Darbs. This has been Real Talk Darbs. Always giving you real thoughts through real talk. Always remember, my friends, self-worth lang tayo since day one. Call to Him if you need Him. He's always there. Yalla bye.